And in news from Afghanistan, the United Nations on Tuesday launched the biggest ever appeal for humanitarian aid for Afghanistan for $4.4 billion. The Taliban takeover has triggered an economic meltdown that has tipped millions into poverty and made Afghanistan one of the world's worst humanitarian crises.
The UN launched the biggest ever appeal for humanitarian aid for Afghanistan for $4.4 billion on Tuesday to stop it from sinking into a humanitarian crisis. Under-Secretary General Martin Griffiths told reporters on Monday that the funding was an essential stop-gap measure and the future of the country and its region was at stake. Griffiths also said that money would help the economy so that humanitarian agencies could operate in the country.
This is a stopgap, an absolutely essential stopgap measure that we are putting in front of the international community today. Without this being funded, there won't be a future. We need this to be done, otherwise there will be outflow, there will be suffering.
The Taliban's lightning takeover in August saw billions of dollars in Afghan assets frozen overseas. International funding, which had supported 75% of government spending, also dried up overnight. Banks ran short of cash, millions lost work or went unpaid. The local currency nosedived while prices rocketed.
The key here is to stabilize the situation inside Afghanistan, and including that of displaced people who are displaced inside their country. Also to prevent a larger refugee crisis, a larger crisis of external displacement.
The Taliban's victory marked the first time a sanctioned group took over the country and has presented the international community with a dilemma. The United Nations, World Bank and donors are looking for ways to inject money into the economy without going through Taliban authorities.